Alright, what's up guys? Hobo here from iSurvive, and just going to give you my first impressions of the ESEE-6. Just picked it up from KnifeWorks.com. Really good doing business with them. They had it out in less than a day. They had it shipped, and I didn't pay for extra shipping, and it came in like 2 days. So real good working with those guys. They were quite fast at getting it to me, which was pretty awesome. Okay, as far as the website information, this is ESEE's website right here, and this is the ESEE-6 page. You can see it has all the specs on the knife. Those specs are in about every ESEE-6 video that I've ever seen on YouTube, so I'm not going to repeat those for you, but here they are. If you want to pause the video to make note of those, you can, or visit the website yourself. The model number of your knife is going to be based on various criteria. I got the 6P, which is plain edge. S is for partially serrated. I think the standard, or the stock sheath, is in coyote brown. Mine was black. I don't think they update this very often because they only show phenom green as the optional color from black, and mine's flat dark earth. So obviously they don't have all the options listed on their page. You do have the warning here about 1095 steel and how if you don't oil it up, it'll rust. So you got to make sure you keep your ESEE-6 oiled up. They also have a link to this instruction sheet right here. This instruction sheet, I've already opened it. It comes with the knife printed out, and gives you information. It has that 1095 warning again, and how to keep it properly lubricated and whatnot. It's got a picture here. It was kind of elementary stuff, so I didn't really pay too much attention to it. It's still in the box, but that comes with it. I did order my knife from KnifeWorks.com, and this is the page for the exact knife that I ordered. You'll notice at the top it says free ground shipping on orders over $99. So my shipping was free. I didn't upgrade and get it here overnight. It was supposed to be 3-day shipping, and I think it did actually come in like 2 or 3 days. So it was pretty fast. They shipped the same day that I ordered it. I did order it earlier in the day, so it wasn't difficult for them to do that. They do offer all the other ESEE-6s that are available. So this is the narrowed down version of the site to the ESEE-6, and then to further hone in, that this is mine right here. So a lot of different options if you want to buy one. The personalization I thought was cool. It's going to cost you an extra $8, which I did, and you just select yes on that, and then you pick which font you want. It's interesting to note, I didn't notice this right away. I was kind of in a hurry and I was excited about getting the knife, but it does provide a sample view of the font type. So, you know, pick whichever one you want. They've got some different scripts and stuff like that. I went with Arial, and then you just put in your whatever you want down here, and that's what they're going to put on the knife. And it does actually match the writing that's on the ESEE anyway. So I thought it was cool. I was a little worried about that, but they did a great job. So that's pretty much it as far as the website information. I'm not going to unbox it, obviously, because I already have. So, but I do have the stuff to show you. This is the box that it comes in, and knife is made in America, which is something that I take pride in. And got the cool survival stuff on the back of the box there. And here you've got the no questions asked lifetime warranty. If I wanted, I could go throw this knife out on the road and drive over it with my truck, and then I could send ESEE the video saying, look at this, I ran over this knife with my truck and it broke, what gives? And they would replace it, no questions asked. So really cool of them to do that, and that's probably why you see a lot of people just beating the hell out of their ESEE knife on the internet, which I will not be doing. But that's the box that it comes in, and slide that open. I know it used to be when you bought the knife, it came in a bag, and that was it. This bag here holds your hardware. When you get the knife, actually, it comes with the belt clip not attached in this hardware, so that's all in this little bag here. And this lanyard here is actually on the end of the sheath, so I just took it off there and moved it back. So But so you get that bag, and you get your little informational sheet here, which I'll go over a little bit more when I talk about the website and stuff like that. But you get that, and you get this cool little card, and it's got some good information on there about survival, which is good because I didn't really want to take this box with me out to the wilderness in order to have that information with me. But there you go. That's what you get with it. So I'm going to close this back up here. Right. And the knife itself, I've added this lanyard here. Like I said, it was originally on the end, but you can shove your pinky in there and use it for chopping, which I don't really anticipate this knife being a good chopper, and I don't really intend to do that with it. If I had to, I would, but I usually carry a saw, so I'll either use a saw or an axe or something like that if I want to chop. But the sheath, I've heard a lot of people talking crap about the sheath. There's over 100 videos, video reviews on the ESEE-6, and about half of them say that the sheath sucks, and the other half say that it's awesome. I saw one video that kind of alluded to the fact that it's adequate, and I'll join that camp because it is adequate. It does work. It's tough. It holds the knife. It's got good retention in there. You can hear though that it does rattle a lot. A lot of that goes away when you get this belt clip on your belt. But if I hold on to that belt clip, you can still hear it rattling a little bit. But and the belt clip does get in the way of drawing the knife. You can't reach around it. If you do, you're going to kind of bend it out like that. So when you're drawing it, you just got to kind of taco grip it there. Pull it out, and there's your knife in the hand. It feels pretty good. A lot of people don't like the scales. Well, the nice thing about that is if you don't like the scales, you can replace them. It's a very popular knife, and a lot of people make them. I think the Knife Connection is pretty popular for getting new scales for ESEE-6. You can see it's got some smudges on there. I've rubbed it down with olive oil. It is carbon steel. Like I said, you're gonna have to keep that blade oiled, or otherwise it's going to rust on you. Nobody wants that. But yeah, oh, look at that. Got my iSurvive customization. I don't know if that's a KnifeWorks exclusive or if they do that through ESEE. I didn't really see it as an option on some of the other sites that I was shopping, but you do notice that it is pretty much the same color. You can't really pick it up on the camera, but it is pretty much the same color as the engraving that ESEE does, which is pretty cool. I was a little worried. I was like, okay, I'll get it on there, and if I don't like it, I'll just live with it, whatever. But I actually like it. They kept it nice and straight. It's pretty much the same color, so it looks kind of like it's factory. So if you're thinking about getting the engraving, again, maybe somebody can comment to it if it's a KnifeWorks exclusive or not. I don't know if it is, but good coating on there. I'm probably going to leave it on. A lot of people are taking the coating off and doing some kind of forced patina and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave it on there. So I'm not too picky about that kind of thing. It does feel good in the hand. Like I said, if you don't like the scales, you can get new ones. There's a lot of places out there. They are a bit flat, but it doesn't bother me. They're not too thick, which would bother me if it felt like I was holding like a baseball bat. It doesn't. It feels good in the hand. The choil is just right, and the jimping. With the gloves on, the jimping is a little slippery, so maybe that could be sharpened up a little bit. But just first impressions, I really like it. A lot of times when I'm pulling it out of the sheath, I find myself going straight to that choil and jimping, and it just your hands kind of gravitated that way. But first impressions of it, I think it's a really awesome knife. I like the feel of it. I have it's my first ESEE knife, but I have an RTAC 2, and I really like that one. But I think the RTAC 2 is just massive. It's gigantic, and this is more real world application. I can use this for a lot of different things. And I heard someone else say it's that the ESEE-6 really isn't great, outstanding at anything, but it does everything pretty good. And I look forward to hoping that's a reality for me, because that's the reason why I bought the ESEE-6, was kind of an all-in-one survival knife. So hope it ends up being a great knife, and I'm going to continue to use it throughout the iSurvive project, and I'll keep you guys updated on it. Till then, stay alive.